Hey, welcome to class number 4, the final class of the Business English Week. I am teacher Tiffany and this is teacher Julie, and we have been with you throughout the entire Business English Week, and we are excited about today's class. Julie, how are you feeling today?
I am fantastic. I'm also really excited about this last class. It's going to be a good one. Yeah. How are you?
Good, good. I'm doing great too. I'm doing really
Good.
good. I feel really good this morning.
Good.
All right, now, just to let the students know, for this final class, remember the Business English Week, the focus has been to help you learn the English you need to stop being invisible in the business environment. And we know you have learned a lot. Now, this has been an incredible journey, but today is the day for you as the student to take the next step in your professional life and change your career forever. Now, I want to do a really quick recap and review. So, teacher Julie and I will kind of go over what we talked about in class number 1, number 2, and number 3. And Julie, I'm going to ask if you wouldn't mind doing a quick recap of class number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. So in class 1, we talked about the 3 keys to communication. And the first one is organizing your ideas. Here we talked about how you have to organize your ideas when you are speaking and when you are writing into 3 main sections. So the 3 main sections we mentioned were the introduction, the body section, and your conclusion. And the second key to communication was understanding what professional language is versus what unprofessional language is. And here we talked about being brief and concise, keeping your message short, being indirect and polite, and being clear and relevant, giving information that people care about and understand. And the third key to communication was using the right tone. So here we talked about using the right language, again, knowing what is polite and what is impolite in English, and changing how you speak based on your relationship with the person that you're talking to. So that was class 1.
Yeah. Class 1 was really good.
It was.
And you continued giving some good information in class number 2, Julie, where you talked about how to handle hard situations and you dove into emails and interviews. And for both of these, you actually broke them down into 3 specific parts. The first part being organized versus unorganized, second part being professional versus unprofessional, and the third part being right tone versus wrong tone. That was really a really good class. And it led us into class number 3.
Yes, and class 3 was more in depth about mastering English interviews. So we looked at 3 parts of English interviews. First, we talked about greetings and small talk at the beginning to create a strong first impression. And then we looked at how to actually answer interview questions, and then what questions you should and should not ask the interviewer at the end of the interview. So this was a really nice in-depth look at interviews in class 3.
Yeah, honestly, Julie, even if we stopped at class 3, I feel like students would have gotten so much value.
Yeah.
But we know that we're not stopping there because today we have class number 4. Now, I talked about this in the first class about, my goal is to help 1 billion students around the world speak English with confidence. And in order to achieve that goal, I had to expand my team, which is how you and I started working together. And we mentioned at the end of the previous class that, again, you are the business English expert, and your goal is to also help 1 billion students around the world speak English with confidence. And you're focusing on the business English aspect. And you brought up these 8 parts, these 8 essentials. And I'll just say them really quickly because I know that you're going to give more information about this amazing course that you created, because the first 3 classes were great, but they were just kind of the tip of the iceberg, just a little taste of everything you have. So you talked about these 8 essentials very briefly in our previous class, and I want you to be able to dive into them today. So again, real quick, Julie, number 1 to 8, do you mind just reading them off real quick, the 8 essentials?
Yeah, sure. So first we have CV writing. Second, you have job interviews. The third essential is emailing in English, then work presentations, conversation skills at work, which is super important, customer service, telephone skills, and vocabulary, phrasal verbs, and idioms is the last one.
So much goodness, so
Yeah.
much goodness
It's a
in this
lot. Yeah,
course.
there's a lot of great
It's a
information.
lot. So, I want to let the students know, the student that is watching this right now, Julie, again, this being the final class, I want to let you know, I'm talking to you, not Julie, but you, the student, that this is an opportunity for you to finally pass any English job interview. Speaking about this course that Julie has created, it doesn't matter if it's your first time having an interview or if you failed before, this is an opportunity for you to finally pass. It's an opportunity for you to get a better job that pays you what you actually deserve. That is key. To improve your career and get the promotion you have always wanted, and to learn how to work with international clients and expand your business worldwide. Remember, I've mentioned before in some of my YouTube videos and in one of the previous classes that a member of my team actually was my student originally, but he improved his business English and we started working together. So it really does open a lot of doors. Now, Julie, I know that we talked and you said that you wanted to kind of give them a sneak peek of this amazing course. You wanted to look inside. So you want to look at English for customer service?
Yeah. We're going to have a look inside one of the modules so that you guys can see exactly how it is, how the course is, and what you're going to learn and how it's organized and all of that. So we'll take a look at module 6, which is about customer service. And I want to say that customer service is so important in any industry, not only if you work in a customer service role, regardless of your industry. If you have customers, if you have clients, customer service is a very, very important skill to have. So first you start off with an introduction video. And here I will be explaining what the module is about, what you will be learning, so you understand exactly what information you are just about to learn. So once you watch this video, then you have your main video lessons. So on the left here, you can see that there are 3 main video lessons in this module about customer service. The first one is about the 4 fundamentals of great customer service. So here you learn what makes customer service good. What does it mean to give good customer service? Because this concept is not universal. So here from this first lesson, you understand exactly what makes good customer service. And then in the second video lesson, you have 5 steps for handling customer complaints. So here you actually have a simple system that you can apply to any situation when you have a customer who is upset, a customer who is unhappy or angry if something has gone wrong. This step-by-step system is really easy. So you learn here how to deal with and solve customer complaints so that your customers go away happy and they come back and they keep doing business with you. So you know exactly what to say and how to say it. And after that, the next main video lesson is what not to say to customers and what to say instead. So it's a lot about the tone of what you say, what impression you create for your customers. So here we're looking at phrases that you should avoid, why you should avoid them, what's wrong with them, and what sounds better, what creates a better, more professional impression of you, and what your customers will like. So this part is a lot about vocabulary and phrases and expressions to use. And then you have more useful phrases and vocabulary for common situations. So in this module, you learn in detail about how to deal with customer complaints and challenging situations, but you also learn what to say to sound natural in everyday common interactions that you have with your customers, not just if something goes wrong, because there are a lot of times when nothing goes wrong, but you just want to carry a natural conversation and deliver a high level of service. So you also learn that in this section.
You know what, Julie? Sorry, before you go to the next video in this module, I just wanted to kind of bring out the point that what you're teaching, these essentials are not just for English learners. Like, honestly, you and I are both native English speakers, but again, you're the business English expert. You have HR in your background as well. These tips are so useful even for native English speakers. So it's really good. It's really good.
It's absolutely true. Like I've worked in customer service and I have a background in HR, as you said, and it's not just about learning perfect grammar and the perfect English language to say. You have to understand why these things work and why these things
Yeah.
don't work in business situations, in customer service. Why is it this professional, unprofessional? Why does this make someone upset? And yes, that's why when you have these fundamentals, when you have these essentials, you can deliver an excellent level of service, even if English is not your first language, even if you're an English learner. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
important for
So
everyone.
true.
Yeah. And
So true.
after,
Okay.
yes, after the main video lessons, there is another short video of me explaining what you should do next and also telling you about PDFs and downloadable resources. So in this
Mhm.
specific module, there is a downloadable PDF which is phrases for customer service. So this is a nice phrase bank that you can download, that you can print out, that you can keep with you. You can adjust it to fit your specific job. And you can literally take these phrases and plug them into conversations you have with customers right away. And all
Mhm.
of the modules are organized this way. So you have the introductory video where I'm explaining what the module is about. Then you have your main video lessons, and then you have me explaining what to do next and downloadable resources for you to keep. So they're all organized in a nice, clear way so you understand everything. So introduction, body, conclusion, as we talked about.
Hey, I like that. I like how you made that connection. Yes. No, that is amazing. The course, again, I already know how amazing the course is, but just looking at that one module, I think
Yep.
the students can recognize how valuable this course actually is. Now, I want us to kind of go into something else related to you as a teacher as well after I let the students know. So, Teacher Julie just gave you a sneak peek inside, just looking at one of the essentials. But once you join the course and once you finish it, you will also get a certificate. So you will have proof that you have went through this amazing course produced by Teacher Julie. Now, what does it mean to grow professionally? Teacher Julie, you explained one of the essentials
Mhm.
as we looked inside of the course, but you also explained that there are 8 essentials and that you
Yep.
understand what students need to learn in order to improve and also improve their career and be
Yep.
better. But what does it mean to really grow professionally? I want to go over this really quickly. It means that you will make more money. That's right, you student watching this, you're going to make more money. It means that you will work in a job that you actually love. I think Julie and I can both agree that we love what we do, right?
Yes.
You like what you do?
Yes. I love, yes. Yes, we do. It's important.
And we want you to experience. Say it again.
It's very important. I think it's more important
Yeah,
than money, but they go
I
they
think
go
so
hand in
too.
hand. Yeah. Yeah.
They do. I do. I agree with you. It also means that you'll be proud of yourself and the people around you will also be proud of your job. It means that your work will make a difference in your life and your family's life. And again, Julie and I have had many students who've experienced this after mastering
Yeah.
business English, the essentials of business English. It also means that you'll provide a comfortable life for your family and that you will have the freedom to live and do exactly what you want. Now, here's a fact. This course, again, the business English course that Teacher Julie has created, Essential English for Business, this course will help you grow professionally. If you plan to grow, you must master the 8 essentials of business English. So here's the current situation you may be in. The job you have now, maybe you feel invisible because your English is not good and you can't grow professionally. And Julie, I'm sure you've had many students that were in that situation before you taught them, right?
Yeah, I've had many students in this situation where they were qualified and
Mm.
the problem was literally their English stopping them from taking a step forward professionally. So it's a common situation, unfortunately.
And that's exactly why she created the Essential English for Business course. Again,
Yes.
I know that was going to be the answer, but you care about students, you
I
care.
do.
So I wanted to emphasize that point. Again, it's we both care about students, but Julie really wants to help you improve your career. So if you get this key from Julie, you'll start speaking with confidence and no longer will you be invisible in the business environment. Now, there are some testimonials from Julie's students. Julie is humble, but her students have shown exactly how much she actually helped them. So, Julie, there are 2 success stories, testimonials that came from your students. So, I want to read them real quick and then I may ask you a question or two about them. But
Sounds good.
the first one is Valentina. Now, Valentina says this: Before meeting Julie, I could only work with Russian-speaking people, and it was a very small circle of clients. I was terribly embarrassed to talk to people in English and could not present myself well. I saw the misunderstanding on people's faces. And of course, this was reflected in how much I was earning. She wasn't getting that money. After studying the essentials of business English with Julie, however, now I can easily give presentations about my projects for English speakers. And from the feedback I receive, I know that I am speaking clearly. I also have many more clients. I can be open with them and they can be open with me. Now, Julie, just from this testimonial, it's like there was a transition of a lack of confidence to extreme confidence, and the key being studying business English with you. So I don't know if you really quickly want to say anything about your interaction with Valentina. I know she's one of your favorite students too.
Yeah, she is. And actually, the way that you summed it up is exactly what it was. So there was a lack of confidence when it came to communicating in English, because she was very confident in her own abilities as a psychologist, as an art therapist, and in her own language. And unfortunately, it didn't translate into English. So she is a naturally confident person, and she almost lost her confidence because of English. And then she gained it back and as you said, expanded her client base and also started doing new types of work. So she got more clients. She worked with English speaking clients, and she also started hosting events, which is amazing, because even in your own language, hosting events in front of a large group of people is not easy. But going from not even having English speaking clients to hosting events in a matter of months is remarkable. And yes, she was able to get her confidence back and to grow significantly professionally and actually start doing new things that she wasn't even doing in her own language. So she's amazing. And the results, yes, were amazing.
Amazing. All because of the business English you taught her. Man, that's amazing. Well, it doesn't stop there, Julie. There's one more student that gave a testimonial. This is Enrico. Enrico says, without teacher Julie's help, I would never have been able to finish my CV or pass my English interview. After studying the essentials of business English with her, I was able to improve my English and get the job I wanted. Now, this again kind of speaks for itself. Julie, you were the key to get this man the job he wanted. But do you want to say anything about your interaction with Enrico?
Yeah, so Enrico was actually quite a naturally confident guy as well. But when it came to having an interview, it's like it just disappeared. So his confidence disappeared when he had to speak in English professionally. And he had never had an interview in English. He had never written a CV in English. So he was starting from scratch. He had a great personality and it was being overshadowed by the lack of confidence because of English. So we worked on his CV. We created a CV together. He managed to pass the interview, get the job he wanted, and he spent time in the US as a result of this with this job. Yeah, so he got to practice his English even more, and the results were incredible, especially for his first time having an English interview and writing a CV from scratch. So, yes, good results.
Amazing. Again, I know the story, but it always makes me happy when I hear it, because the goal again is to help students have confidence. You're already confident in your own language.
Yeah.
You just need the help with the business English. So yes, I'm very happy to hear that from both of them. Now, what about you, student, the one watching this video, this final class? How can you finally master business English? How can you be like Valentina and Ricardo, who studied with teacher Julie? How can you experience the same thing? Well, here's the deal. Mastering business English, people usually take months and even years of their lives and thousands of dollars trying to figure out how to master their business English skills. Now, Julie, I want to ask you a question, if you don't mind being honest.
Yeah.
I know that you worked with Valentina and Enrico, and it was more of like a private tutoring situation. Now, you're in Dubai. Can you tell me what your current tutoring fee is per hour? And you can be honest. It's okay. I know you're an amazing teacher.
Yes.
What's your current hourly
currently
rate?
It's $75 here in Dubai. That's what it is.
That's what it is. $75 because she's good. She's good, right?
I
Honestly,
am.
but the reality is,
Yeah.
Julie, even for me, like when I was overseas in South Korea several years ago, at that time it was $50 an hour. And it
Yeah.
was, yeah, this is what it is. So hourly
Yeah.
tutoring can be very expensive when you have an amazing English teacher. But let's say, let's find a median between 50 and 75 and say it's $60.
Mhm.
Studying with a private tutor can take between 3 to 12 months or more. Again, there are many benefits to having a private tutor, but we both know it can take some time because you have to kind of match the student's
Yes.
ability level and what they need. So let's say if you're meeting a student twice a week, again, student, I want you to pay attention to what we're trying to explain to you. If you get a tutor meeting twice a week, that means $120 a week. Meeting 8 times a month, that's $480 a month. And if at the minimum you meet that teacher for 3 months, that's $1,440. That's a lot of money. But let's say institutes. Now, Julie, you've worked at many institutes as well.
Yeah.
The institute that you worked at last, or you can pick an institute, how much did it cost, I guess, for either I don't know if you all did 2 month semesters or 3 month semesters?
There were different options, but let's say approximately 2 months. So it was
Mhm.
between 800 and $1,000 for this as well. And this is a group in a group course. Yeah.
Yeah. And for me as well, when I was in South Korea, students had to pay a lump sum, hundreds of dollars for a two
Yeah.
month period, and it was a group setting. So let's say studying at an institute requires ongoing tuition payments because it's not one on one. So let's say for a 4 week business course, like specific business course, I
Yeah.
think you and I have done a little bit of research as well. And we saw that, wow, business courses can be quite expensive.
Yes.
And if you're going to an institute, so research shows that a 4 week course is about $800. But don't worry. The solution is Teacher Julie's Essential English for Business course. We understand that tutors can be expensive and the institutes can be expensive. But I want to emphasize this point again. Julie and I, our goal is to help students around the world speak English with confidence. So, finally, mastering the 8 essentials of business English. This 8 week program. Woo! Wait a minute. How much is this going to be? So, we talked about tutors. We both said, kind of the median would be $60 an hour, and that equals like
Mhm.
$1,440. So maybe you're wondering, is this course $1,440? Of course not. We would not do that to you. Or maybe an institute, right? We have a group lessons going on, $800. Again, you already have been able to see over the last few classes the expertise that Teacher Julie has as it relates to business English. So $800 would honestly be a good price, but it's not that price. Actually, this course from Teacher Julie, because she cares about you all, is only $299. And if you want to join the course right now, all you have to do to enroll is click the button below this video. Again, Teacher Julie wants to help you all.
Yeah.
Now, there are 3 payment options. Now, again, I'm the one excited. You see Teacher Julie is sitting there, right? She's told you about the course. My job is trying to encourage you all. I know the value of this course. Again, Teacher Julie is humble. She knows how good the information is. It's my job to encourage you all and to show you how good it is. So there are 3 options that we've talked about. Now, the regular price is actually $399. But, Julie, we were talking,
Yeah.
since the students kind of went through the Business English Week, we talked about kind of giving them, I guess, a special price. We
Yes.
care. We care about you guys. So $299. But some of you need the installments. So if you want the installments, it's 3 installments of $150 or one-time price of $299. And again, you can click the button below. But it gets better than that because I told you all, Julie's amazing. She didn't want you guys to just have the course. Also, she has some free bonuses. So, Julie, I'm going to ask you to kind of explain the bonuses that go along with the course totally for free. The first one is the MP3 files package, valued at $250. Can you explain what this is exactly?
Yes, yes. So we ran through one of the modules and you saw all of the video lessons. And the MP3 file package is basically all of the lessons, everything in the course from all 8 modules in downloadable MP3 files. because there is a lot of information and you will have to review the information. It's going to take a little time for you to fully master the concept. So you can download all of the audio from the lessons and you can listen to it anywhere, in your car, when you're cooking, when you're cleaning, anything that's convenient for you. So it's very useful as well.
Amazing. You know, I wanted to add on to that because Julian, I'm sure you've had many students that have reached out to you. I've had so many students reach out to me about online learning and say, teacher, in my country, we don't really have good Wi-Fi or good internet service. So they can't necessarily watch a video all the time, but they can download and listen to something later. So the fact that you were willing to offer this bonus, it's amazing. I think it's going to help so many students as well, including the one watching this video.
Yeah.
Bonus number 2, members only community. Now this is valued at $50 a month, but it's totally free. So Julie, can you explain what do you do in this community that you have?
Yeah, so this is really nice. It's a Telegram group where I share links to articles, resources, videos from myself, tips, vocabulary, exclusively only with you. So it's not what I share in other places on other platforms. So this is only for the people who are in the course. So it's basically additional resources, additional tips, additional information for you that I update every single week. So it's really nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nice. So up to date business English
it's
advice.
Up to date.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I see myself in this picture with you, Julie.
You
8+ hours of business conversations. Tell me more about this one.
So this one is amazing, especially for enhancing your listening skills and your vocabulary. It's teacher Tiffany and I having conversations about business related topics, and we have natural conversations so you can see how the conversations develop, what phrases to use, what expressions to use, what vocabulary to use. So this is amazing for learning around the context of business, and it's more than 8 hours, so you can spend as much time as you want listening to conversations. Yeah, this is a really good one.
They're real good conversations.
They are.
And finally, again, an amazing bonus. I'll explain this one. Real simple. Lifetime access. Exactly what it says. Teacher Julie, again, has created this amazing course with the 8 essentials plus these free bonuses, and she wants to give you all of this for lifetime, like your lifetime access. And all you have to do is click the button below. But let me kind of make this a little bit more relevant. These bonuses alone are worth $1,250, but Julie is giving them to you absolutely free. So again, just the bonuses alone are worth over $1,000. Now, again, who is the course for? We've been having this amazing Business English Week in these classes, and it may not be for you, but let us explain who it's for. Those who want to finally pass a job interview, those who want to get a better job, those who want to get paid what they deserve, those who want to get a promotion, who work with customer service. If you have any job related to customer service and speaking in English, you definitely need this course. Those who want to work with international clients and those who want to expand their businesses. But the course is not for people who only want to learn English for free. I get a lot of these emails, Julie. Can I learn English for free? You can on YouTube. But if that's you, this course is not for you. Those who don't want to get a better job. If you're happy where you are and you don't want a better job, it's okay. We're glad you enjoyed the Business English Week. Those who want to learn with no effort. Now, again, Julie and I, we love teaching English, but Julie is a passionate English teacher, but she also knows the importance of students putting in the effort. And I know I'm speaking for you right now, Julie, but I feel like we've had so many conversations about this.
I'll just add to this. Absolutely true that this course, basically, I have packaged all of the information together, but of course, it's up to you to apply these concepts. So it's not just a matter of listening and then magic happens. You have to listen, you have to learn, you have to practice and apply everything that you learn. So it does take effort, but all the information you need is there organized for you. So it's possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right. Those who don't need business English skills. If you don't need them, don't worry about it then. You don't need the course. And those who are beginners. If you're brand new, come back in a few months and you'll be ready for the course. Now, the only thing is This special price will not be available if you wait. Remember, click the button below and enroll right now. Now, there's a no risk 7-day money back guarantee. Now, the bonuses that we mentioned that are worth over $1,000, they are only available after the 7-day period. We're smart because some students want to get those bonuses and then they leave. No. So you can stay, peruse, and see everything inside of the course. But again, each module, one module represents a week. So the first 7-day period, Julie, it's right. They only get access to the first module, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you can test it out. We know you're going to want to stay. But again, we're letting you know there's no risk 7-day money back guarantee. You need to enroll now for the special price though. Now there are 3 options. You can do absolutely nothing. You can just say, I enjoyed the Business English Week and go about your life. Or you can do something else. You can study by yourself. But the only problem is, and again, Julie and I have taught thousands of students. So we already have the expertise and she already has the business English expertise. If you want to do it by yourself though, you're probably going to waste time and money trying to achieve your career goals. Or you can join the program. Finally, learn the ultimate skills you need to change your professional life forever. So what do you need to do? Step number 1, click the button below this video. Step 2, click enroll now. And step 3, choose your payment option. Remember, $2.99 is the special price because you participated in the Business English Week. This price will go away. So again, Julie doesn't stop there because she's amazing. She has another special offer. If you decide to join the course, you'll see it after you purchase the course. It's very special, only for those who actually purchase the course. Now, are you worried? Maybe you're thinking, well, what about Tiffany? Well, Julie is the business English expert. That's why we're on a team together. So don't worry, you're in good hands. Maybe you're asking, hey, will I get results? Come on, think about the Business English Week. Think about how much you have already learned. Maybe you're saying, I may not like it. Well, there's the 7-day money back guarantee. Or maybe, it's too expensive. Remember what we said, tutors and English institutes cost much more. So you really don't have to worry about anything. Or maybe you say, I can do it later. This is a special opportunity for you now. This Business English Week was created especially for you. So you must get it now before the special price goes away. So here's the thing, get your spot fast. How many opportunities are you losing because of your English? Think about it. Well, I guess you had to think about it real fast because it left the screen just as fast. We're going to bring it back. We're going to bring it right back. Here we go. In some countries, you like that? I had to bring it back. We're bringing it right back. In some countries, people earn 60% more than others simply because they can speak English. This is a fact. And we want to save you time and help you get those opportunities faster. So all you have to do is click the button below this video. So again, step 1, click the button below. Step 2, click enroll now. And step 3, choose your payment option. Again, now you may have questions. It's okay. Write your questions in the comment section. And we also will have a special Q&A class too. But if you have questions. So again, step 1, click the button below. Step 2, click enroll now. And step 3, choose your payment option. Julie, I want to say thank you so much for your dedication to the students around the world and for creating this amazing course. Again, I know how amazing it is. And I know the student that is watching this right now has either already clicked the button or is about to click the button so that he or she can also find out. But any last words you want to leave the students with at this final class?
Yeah, I just want to also say thank you. And the course really is amazing. It really is designed to fill all of the gaps that are stopping people from growing professionally. Like we talked about some of the students' results already, and it is definitely a course that will help you to improve your confidence and to take a step forward in your career. So it is amazing, and that's it. Those are my words.
Nice. Well, thank you again so much for joining us for the Business English Week. We thoroughly enjoyed it. We hope you decide to take the next step and continue studying with Teacher Julie in the amazing Essential English for Business course. Have an awesome day, and I'm sure we will be seeing you soon.